Hey, what is going on, guys? Happy New Year! Welcome to 2023. It's not the way I wanted to end 2022. Just got really sick, genuinely the most sick I've gotten in a long time. But we're alive, we're back now. It's a new year and some new fantastic content for us today in the realm of Assetto Corsa, because RSS have released their, I need to look at the name, the Protech P91 Hybrid Evo. It is the Porsche 919 Hybrid Evo or Hybrid Tribute, whatever you know this thing as. It is the absolute no limits, no restrictions LMP1 car that Porsche built when they were seeing off the WEC and their LMP1 program, and this thing holds the Nürburgring lap record for a 5:19.5. The lap is absolutely insane. I'll play like a clip of it on the screen right now. If you haven't seen this full lap, I will leave the link to the video in the pinned comment down below because it is just a mind-boggling feat. So today we're going to be seeing if we can beat this lap here in Sim. Of course, it doesn't hold a candle to the real thing and the physicality of it, but just some fun today to see what kind of time we can do around the green hell. So without further ado, let's get right on track with Porsche's No Limits prototype. Alrighty, here we are on the Nordschleife in the Porsche 919 Tribute, and let's see what kind of initial time we can set around here. I have done a little practice, as you can see, and my best time is a 5:02, which is actually substantially faster than the real life lap, but we'll get into that in a second. Immediately though, we get to see the grip of this thing going through these little left-right chicanes. Follow the track, a little bit of cold tires there on some understeer. Just try to weave your way through. You don't want to use a ton of the curbs on this thing, and just wait to pin the power down. It's all about getting that electric deploy, and that speedometer right there is in miles per hour. This thing is an absolute rocket ship. Use a little bit of our deploy to get our speed up here and coming down the hill through the Flugplatz. Let's see what we can do. This is one of the more fun corners on the circuit in this car. Just slam the throttle, machine gun down the gears, and just slam on it again. Use all the track on the exit there. And man, coming down the hill through the compression. Oh man, I can imagine the G's through here. Quick flick into braking, use the ABS, and just kind of turn her through. Oh, should have been in second there, shifted a little too late, but we can wave to Rebel Tree as we go fast at a rate of knots here. Through this flick, no lift, easy, down the gears. It takes a lot to be able to drive this thing at speed, let alone talk as well, so bear with me. Now we come through miss, hit, miss, and it is flat out. You just gotta trust the car, but it can do it. Coming through here on the brakes, down to second, just waiting to get the power down, and once you can, it just goes. Just run the car through here, use the banking to just stomp on the power. You just barely have to lift through there. And now we get to breathe for about 2 seconds. And so we got to come through here. Turned it a little too early there, so that was my bad. But now we get to breathe. We get to let this thing do its work. Sadly, no DRS through here, but we can use a little bit of our energy deploy. We are always getting it back even when we're going on the straights, so that is super helpful. Flick through here, flat out. Don't even worry about it. Use some energy to get back up to 200 through here, and then brake as soon as the curb comes in, and just try to wait, get on the power, a little bit of understeer there, and now into the carousel. We will not be dipping down into it. This thing cannot handle it, that is for sure. Wait to get on the power, and then go. Here's a little bit one of the more sketchy corners on the Nords for me. A little bit into the grass there, but you're just going to flick it through. You just got to trust the car that it works. Got to nail all of your turning points. You can push it even harder than I did there. But I'm just trying to get a nice, good banker lap in here for the video. And now this is just like the roller coaster part of the track for me. You're just constantly going up and down, left and right. It's what makes the Nordschleife such a fun layout. Use all the curb through there. Get on the power. Be careful not to run into the gravel. And then the infamous corner for me tightens up through there. Gotta watch out. Don't want to run wider. It is a lap ruiner. Little hop maybe. I think we did get a little hop. Only have to downshift once there actually. And now we get another break. You just gotta trust the car. Up into 7th. Try to avoid the curbs. Don't do what I did there. And then finally, quick little flick down to 6th. Back on the power. And then just kind of roll it through down into the second carousel. We can use it, maybe not as hard as I did, but looking to get on the power as soon as possible. Quick little downshift into 5th. You might even be able to take that flat out. I don't 100% know. And as soon as this straightens up, we do get DRS. Let's use up pretty much the rest of our energy deploy because we will get it back. Banging off the rev limiter, 227. We are doing IndyCar speeds right now at the Indianapolis 500 in this thing. It is absolutely insane. But finally, though, the straight ends a lot quicker than it usually does in most cars. Down the gears, keep it through here in 3rd. Come through, brake earlier than you think, and stomp on the power. It's going to be a 5:05, and with me talking, I will actually take that. Even just cruising around, this was 9 seconds faster than the real-life lap, and of course, I just want to immediately say this lap in sim isn't hard to beat. And for obvious reasons, first of all, we're in a sim. We're not feeling all the bumps, all the G-forces of this car. It is truly a ragged lap. And again, if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you do. But also, we have optimum track temperatures. We're running 1 liter of fuel in the car at all times. We're doing a full hot lap, trying to see how fast this thing can go. Of course, the real car has to have a lot more fuel than just 1 liter. But overall, a ton of fun. RSS has absolutely hit this thing out of the park. But now I want to see how fast I can truly go. So these are going to be the quiet laps. Do like maybe 2-3 attempts and see what we can do. Try to beat that 5:02 because that wasn't even a perfect lap when I was super concentrated. So maybe we can break into the 4s. That would be super cool, but just trying to beat that 5:02 is the goal. Absolutely clobbered the curbs through there. That was definitely not good for the lap. Oh, man. That was very unfortunate. It's alright, though. Oh. There we go. Now we have a little bit more energy to play with. We want this thing at red line. Going down the straight. There we go. Woo! A 5:01.6. I will take that. That wasn't even... Oh, man. Up at the top of the track again, just after the first carousel. I just don't really know that bit of the road. I'm not 100% comfortable through there, but I will take that. But the thing I've learned most, and a takeaway I want you guys to have, is that sim racing is nothing. I may have on paper blown this lap out by what? I need to literally look. What was the original lap? A 5:19. So I blew this lap out by 18 seconds. But first of all, this is in perfect conditions with an unrealistic amount of fuel, but also the physicality of this car. This was so shaky. My arms genuinely are a little bit sore, and that has really never happened with me in sim racing. It is so physical to drive this thing around here. So feeling that through your whole body, and plus you have the fear of death. The Nordschleife is not the most safe circuit in the world in terms of its barriers. So just overall, immense respect to Timo. He did a fantastic lap around here, and it'll take a lot to beat it. That is for damn sure. But RSS, as always, they've hit it out of the park. This thing is absolutely amazing, and if you want to try out this car for yourself, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. There's also the Spa lap record that this car has. I don't think it's the record because of F1, but very fast lap around Spa. If you want to try to beat that too, this is the car for it. Super cool, super fun mod. Happy New Year, everybody. Cheers to 2023, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.